Sugar Man by Rodriguez could sound something like this. Now this is also a really cool song for someone that's just starting guitar. It's a nice one for acoustic as well. I'm just playing electric because it's easier to play, I guess. Personal opinion, not a fact. But it works well on acoustic and electric. It's a nice one to revise your basic chords like your A minors, your E shapes, your D minors, introduces the B flat and a whole lot of other chords. You'll get there now. And it's also quite a cool exercise to get your picking accuracy. In other words, 5th string, 4th string, down, down, up. When you go to E, 6, 5. So it's a nice one to get your picking a bit more in tune as well. But before we go further, please make sure you got the PDF. And if you need a copy, just inbox me quickly, pause the video, and let's get going. I'm going to focus on our fretting hand to start with. As we mentioned, the basic chords, A minor, finger 1 on the 2nd string, fingers 2 and 3 on the 2nd fret, string 4 from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 3rd finger, 1, 2, 3 from the bottom. This is A minor, and we strum 5 strings. When we go from there to the E chord, nice simple transition. All that happens is you simply go up 1 string, A minor, E, and try to move all your fingers at the same time. So try to resist going 1, 2, 3. That's 3 movements. And try not to take your hand off. This is very bad. And then try and find your way around. Try and sort of move it across as one unit. After the E comes D minor, and there's a cool similarity from the E to the D minor. You simply go past past the A minor onto the bottom string, and then your ring finger number 3 slides across. So D minor ends up with string 1, middle finger on string 3, ring finger on string 2, and now you play 4 strings. Now later we're going to look at the chorus, which has got the B flats and the F we spoke about. Let's first get you going with the basic rhythm pattern for the verse. So we're going to focus now on what our strumming hand is doing. Now, the original rhythm pattern isn't exactly like I'm doing, because on the original there's a bass guitar, there's drums. So I thought to change the rhythm just a little bit so we still capture the essence, the feel of Sugar Man, and also sort of compensate for the bass. So I'm playing A minor, just quickly again. There's your A minor, different angle. And you'll notice that when I start playing for the A minor, I strike the 5th string, then the 4th string, then I strike all 5. Down, down, up. So slow motion, 5th string, 4th string, down, down, up. Want to try it with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's speed. Next up, E. As we mentioned, just a quick recap. You simply go from here, up a string for E. But because we've moved up a string with your fretting hand, you're now going to strike 6th string, 5th string. So as we mentioned earlier, a nice way to work on your picking technique to get more accurate with your bass notes. So A minor, 5-4, E, 6-5. You put it all together. Next up, D minor, quick recap on that as well. As we mentioned, the E comes down to the A and another string, and then your ring finger slides to fret number 3. For the D minor, we play from the 4th, string 4, string 3, and down, down, up. So D minor. Now I'm going to zoom out so you can see left hand and right hand working together. You should be able to see the changes quite nicely, and hopefully you can also observe the different strings for the different chords. And I'm going to play through the verse, and it's quite a simple progression. A minor to E, D minor to E, D minor to E again, followed by 2 A minors, and then you start the whole process. So I'm going to count us in. I'm going to take it through slowly first, and you can join me. 2 and 3 and 4 and... A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. and that's your verse in a nutshell. Now with the chorus, we mentioned there's going to be some cool chords like B flats, going to add an F and an E7. Let's learn those chord shapes first. Okay, the chorus chords in succession, starting with C, finger 1 on the 2nd string, 4th string, 5th string. Remember, always count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my C chord. The transition to A minor is super cool because all that happens is your ring finger, number 3, goes underneath your middle finger, number 2. So C, A minor, nice simple transition. D minor, as we mentioned, comes down, ring finger slides across. We should know these by now. And G, just for those that might be a bit newer to guitar than others, first finger here, middle finger to the top, ring finger to the bottom, like that. And you may also use fingers 3 and 4 for those that are a bit more advanced. Okay. Next time round, second line for Jumpers Coke, Sweet Mary Jane, C again, A minor again, and then F. For those that are new to F, first finger flat in the 1st fret, across both strings, middle finger goes to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then 3rd finger goes to the 4th string, 3rd fret, and you play from the 4th string down. Okay. And that's going to be 4-3 when you play it. Now B flat, this is a bit of an unusual chord. There's more than one way to play it. The traditional way is finger 1 only at the bottom like this, and fingers 2 is going to go to the 3rd fret 4th string, 3rd fret 3rd string, 3rd fret 2nd string. Now I don't like this B flat. My fat fingers don't like this, although funnily enough most guitarists come across still favor this one. I like putting my first finger there and I place my pinky or my ring finger, I prefer pinky, flat across strings 4, 3 and 2. So there we go, first finger's over here, and you can see if I get the angle over here, you can see my pinky is actually bending up. You can see over here there's a bit of an angle over here, a bit of a backward bend, different angle over there. You can see the pinky. This is how I like my B flat. And with this one I can play 5-4. So B flat, either like this, the traditional one, or my one. I'm happy with both. Choose one, test them and see where it goes. And you finish off with E7, which looks like E, we did it now, but lose the ring finger, just 1 and 2. Okay, your chorus should sound like this, one of each chord. Until we get to the B flat, you're going to play through twice. And the E7, you'll see now. Let's go. Chorus time, slow motion. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 4. 5, 4. 4, 3. 6, 4. C is 5, 3. A minor 5, 3. F is 4, 3. And B flat twice. 5 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on that last E7 there, all I'm doing is I'm strumming down, but going from quiet, 5 strums, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then building up volume to give a bit of a dynamic crescendo, sort of like a focus point. And at speed, your chorus is going to go like this, but I'm going to zoom out so you can watch the picking hand again one more time. And here we go. Chorus time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing that slide. Just sounds cool. You don't have to do the slide. If you do decide to, take your middle finger or your first finger, it's not too important. Go to 12th fret. 12th fret is the double dot. You just pull your pick across the strings like that. And as I get to the top string, I push my finger down and I slide it down. And then back to the beginning of my song again. Just a nice little trick to add a bit extra to it. Just quickly on the G, I did mention it, but I think I mentioned it really quick. When you do the G, you're not going to go 6-5. Try 6-4. It just sounds a bit better than the 6-5, so that's just a suggestion. And believe it or not, that's all you need to know for Sugar Man. If you need a copy of the PDF, drop me a WhatsApp. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Take care. Cheers.